Yeah, well, let's talk about getting around online stores. You recently gave a great talk called How to Lose a Customer in 8 Seconds, the cost of uninclusive products and services. You said in there that 97% of the web is inaccessible to people who use assistive technology, which we touched on before. And it takes them about 8 seconds, as per the title of your talk, to make up their minds as to whether or not they're going to continue or abandon. What are the things that people who are using assistive technology are looking for? What are those cues when they arrive on a website or an app or a digital experience to decide whether to push on or whether it's just not worth it?
So different people look for different things depending on their own disability needs. The thing that my daughter always looks for are the videos captioned. She doesn't want to hang out on a website, although, even that's starting to get a bit better now with auto captioning. The number of captioned videos is improving over time. People like me, we look for colors, we look for font usage, we look for whether or not the screen will magnify. Have you ever done pinch to zoom, right, on a mobile device? Congratulations, you've used assistive technology. So assistive technology just means it's something, it sits in between you and the technology, and it helps you take something that you can't do or perceive and turn it into something that you can do or perceive. So magnifying something is one example of that. Switching over to a dyslexia-friendly font is an example of that. People with attention deficit disorder hate automatic motion because it just continually distracts them from their purpose of being there. So, if you have a continuously moving slide carousel or something like that, they might take one look at that and say, nope, not going to work for me. Now, on the flip side, if you have that, but you have the ability to turn it off, you've put the power in the hands of the user to correct their own situation. Okay, so being accessible is not about dumbing down the website to the least common denominator. It's about giving the user options that they can select so that they can set up an environment that works with their particular disabilities. And when I say disabilities, because I ran into this yesterday, where you get companies that just assume that people only have one type of disability. I went to a website and it's like, oh, look, we've got a high contrast mode and we have a motion reduction mode. And I'm like, great, I have glaucoma and I get motion sick. I go to turn the second one on, it turns the first one off. So they tried to do a great thing, right? Which is make a more flexible website. What they didn't do is they didn't involve people with disabilities in constructing it, because we could have told you, once you get one disability, you're a whole lot more likely to get more than one. And they're all intersectional. You can't just say, well, look here for a second, Sheri, we're going to take care of the Sheri with the glaucoma and the Sheri with the motion sickness. No, we're not taking care of you. It doesn't work that way.
Turn that one off. Yeah.
It's all one Sheri, right?